counting down now to first pitch in South Florida. It's interleague baseball on the show. From the newest ballpark on the Major League landscape, there's a look inside Marlins Park in Miami. We wrap up this quick two-game interleague series between the Tampa Bay Rays and their rivals to the south, the Miami Marlins. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you into another edition of Baseball on the Show. Alongside me are Major League veterans Steve Lyons and Eric Karros. And Steve, let's talk about the two starters that take the baseball here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look here at the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays, as Joe Madden will line them up like this. Kevin Slowey gets the ball to face them, and I think the one key will be how aggressive he is on the mound. He's got to get the ball and go right after hitters because he can get into trouble when he nitpicks and falls behind. James Loney makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening.
Leading off tonight for Tampa Bay, first baseman, James Loney.
And the first pitch is taken for ball one as we're underway tonight in South Florida.
First pitch, 7-11.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Temperature at first pitch, there it is, 79 degrees as we get things started tonight. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now.
And even just 4 pitches in, you need to find a strike here because you don't want to give him a free base runner to start the night.
Now the 3-1 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So not the start he was looking for tonight as he walks the leadoff hitter on 5 pitches.
Batting second here tonight, third baseman,
Yunel Escobar will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. And there he goes towards second. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle. And Escobar has a base hit.
I tell you, when you're on a hot streak like this guy's been on, everything you touch turns to gold. I mean, this is not a particularly great swing. It's not hit hard at all, but sure enough, it finds a hole, and at average, it'll climb a few more points.
Ben Zobrist will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
Right on the corner, 2-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with one away now.
Yeah, just a little tapper here, but this is going to wind up being pretty effective because with one away now, it's going to move both guys up 90 feet to second and third.
Matt Joyce will stand in for the first time now, and he's been hot as a firecracker of late, and he's seen that average shoot up quite a bit these past 8 ball games. And he takes ball 1. Second and third here, 1 man out. The 1-0 home. Out in front as he yanks this down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2.
Well, he's not letting them get a gauge on anything here on those first 3 pitches. He saw a slider, a fastball, then a big curveball. Now he's set up for almost anything on a 1-2 pitch.
1-2. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Misses, ball 2.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Full count offering on its way. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Wilson Betamit will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. In the air, down the left field line and deep. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, and the troubles are continuing to mount here in the first inning. It's been a disaster any way you look at it. 2-0 lead, maybe you can survive that. But with 2 more runners in scoring position again, this has a very real chance of getting ugly really quick.
David DeJesus will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. Lays off 1-0.
Well, he's really had to work hard here in this first inning. You got to wonder, how much is that going to take out of him?
And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
That's a nice job there to get this ball airborne. He's able to get that ball out there deep enough to pick up their 3rd run of the inning.
Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring in the catcher, Jose Molina. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike, 0-1.
That's not really a bad take that time. You've got a guy out there on the mound that's had his hands full already, so you've got to make him prove that he can find the zone.
Now a ball hit high and deep out there to left center field. Bogusevic will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Rays 3. The Marlins coming up. A look there at the starting lineup for the host Marlins. They'll face off against the American League's Rookie of the Year in 2011, the hard-throwing right-hander Jeremy Hellickson. And defensively, the Rays will look like this behind him. Rafael Furcal will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
For the Marlins, second baseman, Rafael Furcal.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Not the start he was looking for here in the home first.
Yeah, and he even had himself a lead before he even threw a pitch out there. You think that alone would make you a little more relaxed and comfortable, but he looks a little tight to me.
And that misses ball 4, so that's just what you hope for here in the first. Base runners as you try to claw back into this one.
And he's saying, give me a break. I mean, that pitch is right there. And I tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
Rob Brantley will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. Big hole on the right side. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. To second for one. On to first to complete the double play.
Yeah, that's 4 straight pitches out of the zone that got him into trouble, but it only takes him one more pitch to get out of it. And they erased that leadoff walk here with a very well-turned double play.
Greg Dobbs will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. And a good strike 2 pitch there as he has to fight to push it foul to the left, so they'll try it again. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
Curveball hit on the ground to shortstop. Throw on to the first baseman, Loney, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. It's the Rays 3 and the Marlins 0. Sean Rodriguez leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Fielder, Sean Rodriguez.
Now here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now the pitch. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. And it gets under the 2-2 a bit as this is sent in the air out to straightaway central. And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away.
Yeah, once the sun goes down here, this place plays like a much different ballpark. Case in point right there. That ball had no carry whatsoever.
Jeremy Hellickson will be the batter. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2.
Hard to believe he let that one go. I mean, that was right on a platter for him.
That was swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Looks like he's finding his bearings here a little bit better in the second after a rough first inning. He gets the strikeout right here, but boy, he could have used one of these an inning ago, that's for sure.
James Loney will get a second shot now. He worked out a walk to open the ball game. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one.
Well, much better here in the second inning. To me, he looked a little bit tentative early on. It's starting to look like he's finding the rhythm now.
And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
And that's not a sight you want to see this early as a starting pitcher. 40 pitches already.
And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Here's a ball hit foul down the third base line, so they'll try it again. Pitch runs in on him as this is fisted out to the right side of the mound. On to Wigginton at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. They lead it 3-0. Ty Wigginton will stand in for the first time now, coming off a 3-hit contest in the loss last night. First pitch to him. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Well, you got to figure that this guy's going to come out here free and easy here in the second. He's got a 3-run cushion already. No reason not to come right after these guys.
Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. And now a pitch on the way. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Well, and that's exactly what you want to do right there. Get yourself another ground ball, and that's a good way to start the second as he gets the easy ground out.
Brian Bogusevic will get his first shot now, and you can see how he's done over the course of this 5-game hitting streak. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. One out, nobody on. Change up low, 2-0. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Now a ground ball towards the hole, and he'll reach to knock this ball down. But he knows he's got no chance at first, so we'll see how they score that, most likely an infield single. And with that, that'll push his hit streak to a modest 6 games. Marcell Ozuna will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. And that's dead center for strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
Runners going. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time as he steals second.
Boy, I think he's pretty lucky to get in there safely on this play. It's a decent jump, but I think a good throw might nail him down there. Instead, you see it's wide of the mark, off to the shortstop side of the base, and he's able to beat that tag to get in safely.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Joyce is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Batting 7th, left fielder,
Jordany Valdespin will stand in here for the first time, looking to pick up that runner from second with 2 away here. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. DeJesus is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for Miami. They trail in this one, 3-0. Yunel Escobar is ready to go here as we begin the third.
leading off for the Rays, third baseman, Yunel Escobar.
Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Ozuna is under this one, and very quickly 1 gone.
After a rocky 3-run first, he's really settled into a groove, and now that's 6 in a row he's set down.
Ben Zobrist will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And this is fouled back and out of play. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Here's Hechavarria at shortstop. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Well, that's the kind of year it's been for this guy so far. Even when he gets fooled, he still finds a way to get an infield single out of it.
Matt Joyce will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one.
You know, guys, these hitters have had a good look at that slider so far, and they've been told, let that thing go and wait for something better out over the plate.
Runner at first here, one man out. 1-0 pitch now. There he goes. Oh, and he turns beautifully on that fastball as this is pulled into right for a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Wilson Betamit will try to pick up where he left off. He doubled home a couple his first time around. Now the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game.
With one out, he had two jobs to do there. One, get that run home from third, and two, stay out of the double play. He did his job.
David DeJesus will dig in. He drove in a run with the sacrifice fly his first time. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike one.
Probably his best located pitch so far. Right on the outside corner, and that's the spot he's going to need to start finding.
2 out with the man at first. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Well, they're really trying to put the hammer to him here in the early part of this ball game. This moves another runner into scoring position, and they're threatening to add on to their already good-sized lead.
And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
And right now, he shouldn't have any second thoughts about working hard inside. Even if you hit the guy, you've got the open base to protect you. You've got to keep this guy from getting extended.
Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Rays will settle for just the one. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Rays 4 and the Marlins nothing. Adeiny Echeverria makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Adeiny Echeverria.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Swinging a high chopper to third. And Escobar's throw will take care of him for the first out. Kevin Slowey will take his cuts now. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that misses, 1-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called.
1-2.
Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. Stays alive here as this is fouled off to the right. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
This is a pretty simple play for a catcher right here. It's a nice pitch, and it looks like he might have chopped it right down off a home plate. You can see the catcher get out of his crouch, take it on one big hop, and then just make the good strong throw to first to get him easily.
Rafael Furcal will stand in for a second time. He drew a base on balls to lead off the home first. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And this ball will be chopped foul. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Jose Molina will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Catcher, Jose Molina.
In the air to left. Valdespin is under it to put it away, and it's a quick 1 pitch out to begin the 4th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Sean Rodriguez.
Sean Rodriguez will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First offering on the way. And this is bounced foul to the right over near George Hendrick, the first base coach. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1. Gotta say, they've done a pretty nice job laying off that tough changeup.
And I think you have to give some credit to that hitting coach. He's tried to tell him, that pitch is not going to be a strike. You got to wait and make him bring something up in the zone.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Let's check this out again on show track and see if this was a good call. It's a slider, and it's on the outside corner. Home plate umpire's right on top of it. I don't know how you could really complain about that one.
Jeremy Hellickson will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Throw to Wigginton is in time, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. But they're in front, 4-0. Rob Brantley will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Catcher, Rob Brantley.
Here's Hellickson back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him here. It's strike one. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Now a fastball, and he might have gotten under it just a bit as this is out toward deep right field. There to take it is DeJesus, and that's your first out of the inning.
Up next for the Marlins, third baseman, Greg Dobbs.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Greg Dobbs. First pitch coming. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Now batting, first baseman.
Ty Wigginton will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Short lead from second, now the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. For Dobbs, he picks up double number 2 on the year. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. One out and a runner on second base. A little bit outside. 2-1. Here's a hot shot that'll be caught at first base as he'll hang on here to record the second out.
Well, starting to see some better swings now this second time through the lineup. He had them pretty much on their heels the first time through, but this ball was squared up about as good as you can do it, and he was fortunate that it was hit right at someone.
Brian Bogusevic will dig in. He singled his first time around. And that's taken for strike one.
0-1.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And Molina will look this one in, and the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. So it's back to the top of the order now. And striding in is the first baseman, James Loney.
James Loney.
First pitch on the way. And the first offering is lined into right field, and they very quickly have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
And you can tell when these guys have gone up to the plate, they've had a plan. You know, they're just not wildly swinging, hoping for things to work out. They've been looking for specific pitches in specific locations. The advanced scouts, they've earned their pay in this one.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll leave after working just 4 innings, and this was not the kind of start he was looking for, I'm quite sure. Dan Jennings is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Yunel Escobar will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
A couple of tight pitches here to start this at bat. You can't really say you're getting squeezed, but he's not really getting any help either.
Nobody out, runner on first. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you've got to leave alone and make him bring something down.
From the belt, the pitch. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. And that'll get down for a base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Luckily, the pitcher is there to back up, however, so there will be no advance.
Boy, you know, that's a real surprise to me right there, that he's only on first base. To me, that's a ball that he's got to have 2 on, but for whatever reason, he decides to hold on at first.
Ben Zobrist will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, and that's through into left, a base hit. The throw home. And they'll tack on 1 more, as this is now a 5-0 game.
This team's got plenty of guys that can hit the ball out of the ballpark, but 3 straight singles will do the job as well.
Joyce.
Matt Joyce will step in, a base hit in his last time. Runner holding tight at second, now the pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. First and second here with nobody out. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
You want to talk about throwing a fastball in a guy's kitchen? He came in, sat down, had a cup of coffee with him. You aren't going to tie a guy up any better than that.
Wilson Betamit will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And there's ball one.
Nope, ball. Hey now, turn two here.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1's the count.
On the ground down the first base line. Oh, and he throws it away. The throw pulls him off the bag.
When you're already losing, the one thing you can't do is give away more runs. I mean, you're already in the hole. The last thing you want to do is keep digging, but that's what's happening right here. Things are going from bad to worse now.
David DeJesus will have another go. He struck out looking his last time. First pitch coming. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, he won't come within a foot of it.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
And you can just sense him starting to tense up out there on the mound. They had him down 0-2, and now he's struggling to make the perfect pitch, and it's not happening.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Echeverria for one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Rays are in front, 6-0. Marcell Ozuna will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Right fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Fastball swung on and hit on the ground at third. And Escobar's throw will take care of him for the first out.
Yep, another good job right there to get that first out. And you can pretty much bet he's probably thinking to himself, Anytime my boys get me 6 runs of support, I think we're going to be okay. This is a pretty tough hole to climb out of now.
Jordany Valdespin will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Swinging a liner back through the box and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here because this ball is hit so hard and it's just about right at him. I mean, there's no time to do anything out there. And he's pretty lucky that one didn't get him because it would have taken his head off.
Danny Echeverria will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And DeJesus will tuck this one away for route number 2.
And right here, you've got the right fielder shading just a bit towards the alley. And I thought he'd have too far to go to get this ball, but he does close quickly out there, and he makes the play near the line.
Donovan Solano will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Donovan Solano.
And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Changed up on him here, and this is grounded to short. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Marlins leave 1. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Carlos Marmol will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. Jose Molina will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Molina.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
And this is fouled at the plate. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he comes back with a pitch right down the middle for strike 2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Now a dive in right, but he can't haul it in, and now this is going to be big trouble out there. And look at this, Molina trying for 3. And he'll make it as he starts out inning number 6 with a leadoff triple. So he's into third there with the leadoff triple, as the third baseman's going to come over now and discuss how they want to play things with the runner on third, and this is going to set up an interesting... Whoa! They were looking for the hidden ball trick there, and I'll tell you what, it just about worked. Sean Rodriguez will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. First pitch coming. Fouled straight back. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Got him on a good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
And that's a pitch you know you're going to have to brace yourself against when you're facing this guy. He's got one of the best in the business, and he put it to good use there.
Jeremy Hellickson will stand in with a golden chance here to help himself out with a runner at third.
And he knows this is a definite strikeout situation. So the big key here is, at the very least, find a pitch you can put in play.
And this one is past him, and that could be a run. And he will beat the throw home. It's a 7-0 contest.
This is always a danger with a runner on third. It looked like the slider there, but he just overcooked it, and it's going to allow that runner to come in and score.
The 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
1 out, nobody on. The 1-2 with 1 away. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
First baseman number 21.
Well, this was not one of the sharpest sliders he's going to throw. You see it flatten out a bit, just a 7-inch break, but that was in a good spot, and he couldn't make contact.
James Loney will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Fouled straight back. 2 out, nobody on. The 1-1. And he gets under this one and in fact breaks his bat as this one's popped up. That's slicing, just foul. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. The pitch. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger and the side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Rays 7 and the Marlins nothing. Rafael Furcal will come in now to begin their half of the 6th, and it's been a struggle for them so far. Just 3 hits through the first 5 innings.
And that's certainly not going to be enough to get the job done. And as the scoreboard bears out, if they want to get back in this game, I think this is the inning that it needs to start happening.
Now the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Since we have a bit of a blowout on our hands, Steve, your thoughts on the home run sculpture out there in left center field?
Colorful?
Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Two and 1.
And this is where a guy who's been around a long time knows, hey, we're not going to make up the difference with just 1 swing. It's going to take base runners. So that's a good job of being really patient at the plate.
Ready with the 2-1. On the ground towards second. And that's going to find its way through as Furcal kicks off the inning with the base hit.
One of the first times tonight that they've had their leadoff man on base. Now they've got to find a way to build on it if they want to get back in this thing.
Rob Brantley will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder. Bet a meet for 1. Back to Loney, but they can't quite get him as it'll go as a fielder's choice.
This is always a tough throw here for a first baseman coming off the bag. You got to make sure that you don't just throw the ball right into the runner's back heading down to second base. Here he takes just a little extra time to make sure that he makes a good throw. And they're going to settle for just one at second.
Greg Dobbs will dig in. He doubled his last time. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Runners on first with 1 down. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. And that just misses the corner inside to even the count at 2-2. And he waits out the changeup there as it's belted high and deep into right center. And that's going to land out toward the wall out there. Around third and being waved on home. And he is safe at the plate as they get off the Schneid here. It's a 7-1 game now. Ty Wigginton will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. For Dobbs, that's double number 3 so far on the year. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Now the 1-2. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
As a hitter, when you're not catching up to the fastball and you're physically fine, a lot of times that means your problem is you're indecisive. You're not sure what you're trying to do at the plate. You're not confident. You're not trusting your ability. Right now, it's more mental than it is physical.
Brian Bogusevic is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
You've got options here, so you don't need to go after this guy if you don't want to.
Sticking with the soft stuff here as this misses. It's 2-1. Fouled back. And this is hit in the air over toward the left field line. Joyce is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Welcome back to South Florida. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Mike Dunn will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Yunel Escobar will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Third baseman, Yunel Escobar.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
He will definitely give you something to think about up there. There are no comfortable at-bats against this guy.
And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away.
The second baseman, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Ben Zobrist will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball because that pitch, it's right there.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. Another 0-2 home. And now a fastball is roasted into left field. That's a base hit.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his 3rd hit in 4 trips, all of them singles, and he's been a tough out all game long.
Matt Joyce will dig in, 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game. And this ball's hit pretty well, high and deep to straightaway left. Valdespin is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Up next for Tampa Bay, shortstop, Wilson Betemit.
Wilson Betemit will dig in now, 1 for 2 to this point. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And Betemit able to lay off there as the count moves to 2-0 now.
When you're down by 6 on the mound, You got to at least throw strikes here.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Yeah, the velocity's good here, but I'm not so sure about the location. That was right down the middle.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Yeah, and you know what? You've got a better matchup on deck here with 2 outs. So on 3-1 now, they may not take any chances with this guy.
Now a swing and a sharp ground ball toward the hole. Looking for call. And from his wallet, he gets the out at first. A fantastic play, and the inning is over. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Marcell Ozuna will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Right fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. Swing and a shot toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Oh, that one sounded great off the bat. That's a good, crisp line drive right here to start the inning, and he'll make it up to second with a leadoff double.
Jordany Valdespin will dig in. He singled his last time around. In there, no balls and a strike.
And you know, whenever he's been in trouble on the mound, he's found a way to turn things around, and that's a good job to start this guy with strike 1.
No one out with a runner at second. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
And he takes a called strike 2. Third double of the game for these guys, as you see the comparison there. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now.
Well, be careful not to airmail that thing over your catcher's head. You got to make sure you don't overthrow it.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Keep in mind now, the longer this at-bat goes, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning out there.
And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Danny Echeverria will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
And here's a ball hit in the air. DeJesus has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner.
That just didn't get enough of that one to get that run home, so that's probably a wise decision to hold at third.
Garrett Jones will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 46, Garrett Jones.
Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Reaches and hits this one hard the other way, and that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Well, you know what? It's not too late to make a game of this after all. They're going to get a run back here on the RBI double, and even though there's not a lot of outs left, at least they're going to make these guys sweat a little.
Rafael Furcal will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. For Jones, he's at second with his 9th two-base hit of the year. Now a big swing, and this is a major league pop-up way up there toward the center of the diamond. And Escobar will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Marlins get a run on the RBI double. 7 complete here tonight. It's now a 7-2 ball game. Henry Rodriguez will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Henry Rodriguez.
David DeJesus will get us going now in the top half of the 8th. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Change up low, 2-0. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
Yeah, he got his 2-0 fastball, but it wasn't in that one place, one spot that we always talk about. So that was a good idea to let that one go and wait for something else.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Now the 3-1. And a full count now, 3-2.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
And here's a ball rolled foul. Still 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Jose Molina will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Drifting back behind first now, and that's a fair ball.
Well, when you've got a batting average down there where he is, you don't normally get rewarded with a whole lot of these. This is the old dying quail, but he's able to dunk it in there and get a base hit.
Sean Rodriguez will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Here's the first offering. Now a ball lined to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. And the throw will come back in quickly, so it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away.
Well, he got that first out easy enough when he came on, but now it's back-to-back hits here with 1 away. So he's going to have to bear down now and make sure that this thing doesn't get any worse.
Will Myers will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
Now, he might have been on the on-deck circle just saying, man, I get 1 at-bat and it's against this guy? Thanks a lot.
Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Well, that's the 2nd strikeout of the inning now, sandwiched around the 2 straight hits. He's definitely got swing and miss stuff, and this is a pretty good example of it right here.
James Loney will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. Fastball in there for a called strike. Two men are on with 2 men out. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Rays strand a pair. They're on top 7-2. Jake McGee is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
57, Jake McGee.
Rob Brantley will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Catcher, Rob Brantley.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, you've got the matchup you wanted, but that's not going to amount to much if he can't throw strikes.
Fastball, and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that will find the seats, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, as it's now a 7-3 game.
I'll tell you what, there is no better feeling for a hitter after being backed off the plate than to turn around and do this on the next pitch. That is just the ultimate. You think you can intimidate me? Think again.
Greg Dobbs will stand in to keep things going, and I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Boy, he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Opposite field to left. All coming on hard as he makes the diving catch.
Another look here. This ball's sinking fast, but he's on the full run, and he lays out to pull it in. That's well done there.
Joel Peralta will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs here and get this one on to the 9th inning. Ty Wigginton will dig in with one in and one away. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, nothing in one.
Yeah, nice to get that call right out of the bullpen.
And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball. Started it a little too far inside, though.
And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, the boos are starting to come out just a bit. You hate to have struggles like this in your own ballpark, but his average is way down there, and he hasn't done himself any favors in this game either.
Brian Bogusevic will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Now a fastball hit on the ground towards second. There to play it is Zobrist. Throw on Deloney is in time for the 3rd out. 1 for the Marlins, and it comes on this Rob Brantley swing. 9th inning straight ahead. It's the Rays 7 and the Marlins 3. Yunel Escobar will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the 9th.
Third baseman, Yunel Escobar.
Here's the first pitch to him. And look at this, a bunt attempt to start the 9th. But this is foul for the first strike. Fouled back. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. This is hit sharply to the left side. In there, a base hit.
The second baseman, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Ben Zobrist. We'll see if he can keep it going. 3 for 4 thus far. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And a swing and a bouncing ball back up the middle. One there. On to Wigginton at first, and they get them both. Matt Joyce will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Two out, nobody on. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
This fastball is looking pretty lively right now.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Now here it comes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Oh, that's not a bad idea right there. Go ahead and try that back foot slider on a 1-2. Hope you can get him to commit. That's a good job of laying off of that pitch.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Wilson Betamit would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-2 pitch. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. Throw on to Wigginton will take care of him, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for Tampa. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. Marcell Ozuna will start things off here in the 9th. No sign of the closer just yet here in a 4-run ball game.
Yeah, and I think they'd love to get him a day off here, so they're going to hope that his services aren't required to finish this one off.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Jeremy Hellickson in line for the victory here if our current score holds. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Not even the fastball can find the zone here, and he's run it to 3-0. Pitching him pretty careful here, wouldn't you say?
Well, it's possible to be too careful. I mean, this is not a Silver Slugger award winner up there. You want this guy to hit the ball and put it in play.
A strike, and it's 3-1. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
When you're down by a handful of runs, a leadoff walk is a definite blessing. If nothing else, it's a good first step towards trying to get back in this ball game.
Jordany Valdespin will stride in, grounded out his last time through. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
And when he's finding the inside corner with that curveball, whoa, he can be tough. That's a hard pitch to hang in there on.
And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes you just let a guy work his own way into trouble and then take advantage.
A runner at first with no outs here. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
In there, and it's full 3-2.
Might not be a bad time to have a look over to first. Make sure they don't have any ideas of trying to send him to keep out of the double play.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Well, you could see his mindset at the plate. He's thinking, I gotta get out in front here, try to pull something. Didn't really get a good pitch to do that, though, so he's gonna have to go grab a seat.
Jordany Echeverria will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
And this is going to be a foul ball. That's the splitter there, but it misses. 1-2. He's ready now. The pitch. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
And you know, when you got a 4-run lead on the mound, get ahead in the count, then make them fish for something. I mean, that's just classic pitching strategy right there.
Giancarlo Stanton will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 27, Giancarlo Stanton.
And here's the first pitch. Low with the splitter, ball 1. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And sometimes those curveballs, when they hit the dirt, they've got a lot of spin on them. They react in funny ways. Here it looks like he's in good position to block this thing, but it winds up kicking away, and that's a wild pitch.
And he finds the black here with a curveball, 2-1.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Three and 1.
And like most guys, the further ahead in the count he gets, the more dangerous he becomes. He's going to lock in on one pitch, one zone, and he'll hurt you if he guesses right.
Oh, and now a swing and a drive. Deep left field, way back there, and this is going to clear the wall by plenty. It's a home run. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Number 11 for him on the season, and that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here. Well, partner, this one might not be over yet, as the lead has shrunk to just 2 now as they continue to chip away at this deficit. Mark Lowe will get a late call now as he'll try to get the final out of the ballgame here and pick up the save. Rafael Furcal will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. Now the first pitch. And that misses inside, 1-0. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Now here's the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
And obviously a walk here would be a huge development in this game with 2 outs in the 9th inning. You don't want to bring that tying run to the plate.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Another good win for these guys, and they're playing some confident baseball out there right now. That's their 4th win in a row, so they've got things firing on all cylinders.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And a very good performance offensively for this bunch, but out of everyone, I think we should single out this fellow right here as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he winds up with a couple of hits, one of which was the triple, and he played a big part in leading these guys to the victory.
I want the top. All my people right there in the back of the spot, I need the top. If you know me, you don't know me to stop, I need the top. All my people there in back of the spot, let them get shot. Yeah. I want the top. All my people right there in the back of the spot, I need the top.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Rays are victorious in this one, 7-5. Good night from Miami.